committee meeting into order. And Melvina, will you do the invocation for us?
Di dala hanga. Edora galandi hai ijaleli chisahan kohik deskiajino. Niuna de dosta heldi do hest ahandogi lafstaneha ost vatli lo he legis skadu. No le iski on he do hest ogi woni ist hes yogi o celest. Ogi dodgalan he ijalej skivenigas. Amen.
All right, Shelley, will you do roll call for us?
Yes, sir. Victoria Vasquez. Cody Poindexter. Sasha Black Fox Qualls. Danny Callison. Julia Coates. Joe Deere. Mike Dobbins. Kevin Easley. Lisa Hall. Johnny Kidwell. Daryl Legg. Dora Petskowski. Joshua Sam. Mike Shambaugh. Melvina Shotpouch. E.O. Smith. Condessa Teehee. We have a quorum.
All right, and I make a motion for approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. All right, thank you. And next on reports is cultural tourism with Molly Jarvis.
Good morning. It's good to be with y'all today. I think this is our second time with our new report format, so hopefully you're finding that helpful and liking that format. I did want to point out a couple of things there. For operations, our number of guest visits is trending up. That's what the little green up arrow shows, and that's to be expected in summer months. Our tourism season is kind of March through about October, and then retail revenue is trending up as well, and again, that's to be expected because we are in our tourism season. You can see that genealogy requests are also trending up. And then I wanted to mention the Artist Impact with the Artist Recovery Act. We have 318 artists participating in that program today and have spent about a little over $400,000 with the artists through that program to date. Also included in the report are current projects, exhibitions, and events, and then the full schedule of the history course that's current. Yeah, so I'll be happy to answer any questions if there are any.
Any questions for Molly? Yeah, I got a quick question. Sure, Joe Deere.
I haven't asked you in a while. Has there been any updates with Kim Busby and the Route 66 going through there? Signage?
Actually, not on signage, but I know that Ken recently submitted a new request, I believe, through our government relations team for Route 66, but that was more related to Claremore. And I don't really know the status of that at this point, but nothing on signage to report.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Cody.
All right, any more questions? No? All right, well, thank you, Molly.
Thank you very much. Good to see you all.
And next is
I have a
Cherokee
quick
Nation.
comment, Cody.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me. Molly, can you wait till the meeting's over? I need to speak with you about some things. Thank you.
All right, and next on the report is Cherokee Nation Language Department, Howard Payton. All right.
Oh. Awa sio nagad digi lawi. Sio. Wade Dawado Ryan Makionegtana is my name, and I am here in substitution for Howard. My apologies. He is out of the country on family business, which happens, once in a blue moon, and so I'm really happy for him. But I hope that everybody was able to receive our report. It seems to be very direct and linear, as opposed to our old style of reporting. I am currently the manager over Cherokee Language Master Apprentice Program and other adult language immersion projects. So those are my specialties, but I get to work with everybody in the department. So please let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I would be happy to address those for you.
Any questions for Ryan? No? I have a few myself.
Yes, sir.
I've been I keep up to date, on speaker services and everything. I talk to Howard probably every day and bug him. But, is there any plans maybe in the future to do a speakers event at Greasy Immersion? I've had some speakers reach out that they've done the interview with y'all, but they haven't signed the book yet.
True, true. We,
So-
we do plan on having more speakers events, not just here in the Tahlequah area, but in Greasy and also up towards Kenwood. But in the meantime, we do have access to that book any day of the week, and we can even go there to their community to meet up with them if necessary. So get in touch with any of us, and we'll be happy to find them where they're at.
All right, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Any, EO?
What's the oldest one on the book, age-wise?
I believe we have somebody that's 102, but I'm not positive if there's, they were here last year. And I don't track the newspapers as well as I should, but I know that sometimes people slip away really quickly, and we had a period of about 2 weeks where we lost speakers in the double digits. It happens throughout the year.
Just ballpark guess, what do you think the average speaker age-wise is now? Just a guess.
Probably approximately 70. When we did our survey, which was pretty extensive about 8 years ago, the average speaker age was 65. And we've done a better job of taking care of our younger speakers. And so our estimate now, based upon how many we've lost, is average age is about 70.
Counselor Kellison.
Yes, sir. Is Speaker Services reaching out to the first speakers that's been hit by the tornado?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are reaching out to them, and through help of the council, we've also come into contact with several people.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, is there any more questions for Ryan? Mel?
Thank you all for your response from the Language Department for the people. I've had calls from people not in my district, but, we're all same one, so I, been referring them to different ones. And Sean, I know he's been really busy with them in your department, so I just want to say thank you. And we had our speakers meeting Tuesday night, and it's growing. More people showed up, and I don't know, we're going to need a bigger room, I think, but of course Carla left us, and
Yeah.
but she'll be missed, but
Yeah.
we want to thank for everything that they do.
We are together in this, and our departments serve our people, and you help us do that immensely. You are the receiving end of several phone calls, and we know that you get inundated with pleas for help, and so we try to rise to the challenge and meet those needs just as well.
All right, any more for Ryan? No, I just wanted to echo myself what Mel was saying. If it wasn't for you all in Speaker Services and Gadugi Corps with Sean, and I don't know that we'd be able to serve a lot of our elders and our speakers the way that we can. And I know nobody's perfect in this world, but there's no doubt that we're all on the same side caring for our people. So I just wanted to say thank you and Wadone for
Well, don't
what you
you,
do.
all of you.
All right.
So I wanted to say just, real quickly, even though we're trying to do to the best of our ability, we're always learning and we're growing. And I think our report shows that, and I'm really proud of the work that we're doing. We quadrupled in the last few years, and so some of these things were very new to us, and now we are really getting organized, and we're very proud of the work that we do. And we're very thankful for the opportunity to serve our people. We could serve elders, we could serve children. We don't want to limit it to a specific class of people, but we believe that becoming a Cherokee speaker is an achieved status, a status that it's mostly elders at this point that have achieved. But we hope that as time goes on, that group of people grows. And we don't want anybody that's not a speaker to feel like they're a second-class citizen. But we do believe that since people can achieve this, that we are providing a special service to those people that are very near and dear to us and ensure our continued survival with our cultural identity and our social programming as it has always existed.
Real quick, I
Counselor.
apologize. Is there any movement on getting Cherokee language classes in the high schools?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I have several schools that always reach out, and my idea was, I know we couldn't find a bunch of, enough Cherokee speakers to fill the class, but if we did like I know we all got Zoom boards for our schools. If we could do something like that, that would be
Yes,
wonderful.
sir. It's in our strategies, and we are actively applying for grants to do exactly that. So we could have a couple of speakers sitting, at a couple of desks, but meeting the needs of several different public school systems.
Kevin? Counselor?
Yeah, Foyle High School in my district has reached out wanting to have a Cherokee language class and program there. Who do I need to direct them to?
You can direct them to Kevin Stretch. He's kind of our outreach guy. He's the director of outreach. Kevin Stretch does the leadership for our online classes and our community classes. However, he's a good point of contact, but we all work together. You can also have them contact me. My name is Ryan-Mackey at Cherokee.org, and I'll make sure that those needs are met to the best of our ability.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Any more questions for Ryan? No? All right. Well, last comment, I promise. I think it's about a month and a half ago, I took Westville High School's Native American Heritage Club on a tour at the immersion school, and man, they just had the best time. Their eyes were just like, man, the little kids are talking Cherokee. So they just had a good time, and I will tell you, my favorite part is when Howard showed us. I did not know y'all physically make all of your material
Yes, sir.
yourself. I thought you just outsourced it somewhere. You have a whole room dedicated to just printing
beautiful.
and making your own material. I thought that was just amazing. So,
And I want to make sure everybody is welcome to come and visit us at any point. I don't want people to feel like the doors are closed to anybody. Specifically, our community members, our leadership, our speakers, we want to let people know that it belongs to the people.
all right, I think that's it, and thank you, Ryan.
Wadona Gado.
Appreciate you. All right, and next in our committee report is Community and Culture Outreach, Savannah Smith.
CO Chair and Council, thank you for having me here today. I believe you guys have my report, and I'll take any questions at this time.
All right, Counselor.
Hey, Savannah. Since the redistricting, I've lost basically all my community buildings except for Muldrow. Muldrow was actually built to where it could be expanded. It was actually designed that way. And now that we own the building, I'd really like to get with y'all on an idea of how we could go ahead and get started on expanding that, because right now you can only fit about 60, and that's without all of our programs represented. But I've spoke with them, and they've reached out to me about the concerns also. So if we could get something going on that, that'd be great.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I
Thank
think I
you.
have plans to meet with Miss Willie on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Danny?
Have we got any news on our Locust Grove Community Building? I know it was supposed to start in April and some at the Army or something, and it was different. So I was wondering if we've got any update on that one.
I haven't heard anything, but I'll look into it and let you know.
Any more questions for Savannah? Joe Deere?
Just add the North Tulsa building to that.
Okay.
Counselor Yo. Oh, Counsel-
did you enjoy it at Market City the other day? Wasn't that the best feeling you've had in a long time?
It really was. I loved the turnout that they had and all the community members that were there. Looked like everybody had a good time.
What I liked about it, and I'm not trying to be corny about it, everybody you looked at was smiling, and you had that good feeling, and it was one of the best days. I got there early and stayed late, because I just enjoyed it all day.
I would say, on the same feeling was at Vian as well. All these centers that we are working on. It is just same feeling at all of them.
It was a great day.
Counselor Black Fox Qualls?
Can you add okay to that list as well? And if I can visit with you for a few minutes after, please.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, any more questions for Savannah? No? All right, well, thank you for what you do, Savannah. I really enjoyed that event at Marble City. We had a really good time, and I was almost jealous, so I was like, man, this is really nice up down here. But no, I think that's all, and thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right, and next on our committee report is Cherokee National Treasures Advisory Committee. That is Betty Frog and Donetta Johnson.
Hi, I'm Jane Osti here for Betty Frog. And I understand that everyone has a copy, but we have some really exciting things going on with the Cherokee National Treasures. And if you have any comments or questions, I'd be happy to answer them, if I can.
All right, any questions for Jane Osti? No? All right, you got off easy.
All right. Well, I will just tell you a few things then. We are now having nominations for National Treasures. If you know anyone that's worthy, please nominate them. And we're having a special exhibit of Crosland Smith's work at the Saline Courthouse. And what else? And we're having a basket exhibit at the Anna Mitchell Cultural Center in Veneta. And anyway, we have some good things going on and hope you check them out.
All
There's some
right.
good exhibits happening.
Oh, wait, EO?
Okay.
After that Crosland exhibit up there, will it go anywhere else, or what will they do?
I don't know. It's a 3-month-long exhibit for all the exhibits at the Saline Courthouse, and I don't know any plans after that. Do you don't know the? Usually, the ones of us that have had exhibits there, when it's over, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Counselor Black Fox?
Thank you. Question on those National Treasure applications. When submitting for consideration, are there stipulations as far as family members putting in those applications or making those
No,
recommendations?
I believe anyone can nominate anyone.
Anyone?
Except board members can't nominate people.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Counselor Legg?
Real quick, I apologize. So when y'all do an exhibit, do y'all just come to a location, set it up, and it ain't staffed, it's just there for display for a while, and then y'all come and get it?
Well, Cherokee National, the tourism people are usually the ones that arrange the exhibits, not the Treasury
Oh, okay,
Advisory
okay.
Committee.
I was thinking
But
Native American
CNB,
Heritage Month at
people
Carl
like
Albert.
Molly would know more about that.
We always do the co-talker exhibit, but if we could do maybe some artisan stuff, that'd be kind of neat. Keeping that library down there for the month of November.
Make a note of that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, any more questions for Jane? All right, well, thank you,
Okay,
Jane.
Thank you.
All right, old business, none pending. New business, none pending. Does anyone have any announcements? No, doesn't look like any. And I make a motion to adjourn the previous meeting. All right, the meeting is adjourned.